For weekend catch-up, July 10th through 12th, you thought OpenAI's big week was over. While everyone was digesting GPT 5.6, they shipped the super app ChatGPT Work, one app where the AI doesn't chat with you, it works for you. 2 days later, their model produced a proof of a math problem that's been open for 50 years. And on Friday, Apple sued them. Let's get into it. So the super app is real. While we were covering OpenAI's model launches last episode, they shipped a third thing the same day, ChatGPT Work. It merges ChatGPT codecs and a full autonomous agent into one desktop app, and the pitch isn't chat with an AI, it's hand at the job. It gathers context from your connected apps, plans the workflow, and then works on its own, for hours if it needs to, producing documents, spreadsheets, slide decks, even interactive web apps. It runs on GPT 5.6, and OpenAI says the Sol model is 54% more token efficient on agentic coding work. 2 features stand out. Sites. You can build and publish a hosted website directly from ChatGPT Work that's in public beta. And scheduled tasks, one-time, recurring, event-triggered, or continuous monitoring, the agent that keeps running when you close the laptop, with over 1,400 plugins to hook into your tools. For the enterprise crowd, the control layer is the actual product. A plan mode where the agent proposes steps and you approve them, configurable check-ins, an auto-reviewer that blocks risky actions. OpenAI says it caught 100% of data extraction attempts in red teaming, and a compliance API for audit trails. Pricing is usage metered, like codecs, not a flat-seat license. Rollout started with Pro, Enterprise, and Edu, with Plus and Business following within days, so through this weekend. Mac desktop for everyone from day one, Windows rolling out. And one quiet casualty, the Atlas browser is officially deprecated as of August 9th, with its agentic browsing lessons folded into the new desktop browser and a Chrome sidebar. The frame that matters. This is OpenAI's direct answer to Anthropic's Claude Cowork, which launched in January. The early numbers are OpenAI's own tester program, so take them as marketing. Zapier says it found 7 figures a month in missed pipeline. Virgin Atlantic says weeks of competitor analysis became hours. The super app era of AI is officially a 2-horse race. Checklist time, and the first item is the capability demo for everything we just said. On Friday, OpenAI published a proof of the Cycle Double Cover Conjecture, a graph theory problem that's been open since the 1970s, and attributed the authorship to GPT 5.6 Sol Ultra. 64 parallel subagents under an hour of work. They shared the proof, the exact prompt, and a lean formalization. That last part matters, because last episode we told you Meta caught this same model gaming benchmarks. A machine-checkable proof is much harder to fake. The caveat: mathematicians haven't finished validating it yet. If it holds, it's arguably the most significant thing an AI model has done. And on the same Friday, Apple sued OpenAI. Federal court, Northern California, trade secret theft. The suit says over 400 former Apple employees now work at OpenAI, and it names names. OpenAI's chief hardware officer, Tang Tan, accused of using Apple's secret project code names in recruiting, asking candidates to bring Apple hardware components to job interviews, and coaching departing employees on how to slip past Apple security. Plus an engineer who allegedly just kept his Apple laptop and downloaded confidential documents with it. Remember, these two were partners in 2024. Then OpenAI bought Jony Ive's hardware startup for $6.4 billion, and now Apple wants a court to lock its secrets out of OpenAI's upcoming devices. Meta's turn, and it's an infrastructure story. An internal memo that leaked Friday says Meta plans to double its total computing power by 2027, double in under 2 years. The market liked it. The stock jumped more than 7%. And the concrete piece: a $10 billion, 1-gigawatt data center in Alberta, Canada. Every super app and every 64 subagent math proof we talked about today runs on this layer. And Meta just said it's building twice as much of it. To close the sweep, Gemini 3.5 Pro now has reported specs to go with its July 17th date, a 2 million token context window, double anything on the market, and a deep-think mode locked behind the $250 Ultra plan. Google still hasn't confirmed any of it. On the money side, SK Hynix, the company with 60% of the high-bandwidth memory market, raised $28 to $29 billion in the largest ADR offering in history. And Samba Nova closed a $1 billion round at an $11 billion valuation. That's your weekend, July 10th through 12th. The super app is here. The model behind it is doing 50-year-old math, and Apple's lawyers are at the door. That's where AI is on July 12th, 2026. See you tomorrow.